G'day everyone, and welcome to this short video that we're doing about preparing your soil for planting some crops or some veggies, whether it's in a field like this here or whether it's in your home garden. Large or small, the principles are all the same, and if you do it correctly, you're going to have some success. So this is our setup that we use. We've got a tractor here, we've got a set of discs that we run behind. Now what we do first, we plough it up with what's called a moldboard plough, and it turns it over like this. It turns the top into the bottom and the bottom into the top. Now this here has been done all over our winter in Australia. The last 3 months it's been sitting here like this, and what we tend to do is leave it like that. The rainfall washes the impurities out of the soil, gets a nice bit of air into it. So we're about a week away from planting potatoes in here, so we're ready now to run over it with our discs. And what we're going to do today is just rough it up, not too fine, because we're going to leave it for another 2 or 3 days for the top to dry out a little bit more, and then run over it again down to a fine tilth. Nice and crumbly, so it fills in on top of the potatoes. But if you're going to put vegetables in, you need to turn your soil over a few weeks before you actually do it. It does the soil a whole lot of good and leaves it better than when you started. Over that side there, we've got that filled up with pink eye potatoes, and we're going to put King Edwards in here. So let's get stuck into it, and you can watch how we break the soil down. Okay, and here's our finished product for today. As you can see, this is about 6 inches deep. We plant the potatoes 4 inches deep, but it started to break up very nicely. We'll give this 2 days rest, run over it again with the harrows, and it should be down into a fine tilth by then. So before we plant, we'll put down some pelleted chicken manure. We'll put down some potash with it to give the potatoes a nice bed of food to grow in for a start, to get their roots down into. Cover them up, and next time we'll be over here will be when they're up through the ground. So there you go, that's how we prepare our ground for planting. We're putting potatoes in here, but we prepare it exactly the same for peas or beans. But please don't forget, when you're gardening, growing vegetables, the secret to success is good preparation. That's what you need. Don't skimp with anything. Prepare the soil perfectly and you won't go wrong. Anyway, I hope that someone's got something out of this video. Hope you've enjoyed it and maybe picked up a few tips. Anyway, if you like it, leave a comment or whatever, and we'll see you next time.